Anyway, greetings and salutations. Mega Wizard 39 here with another playthrough of Journey. This time it's going to be, you know, a a live stream as opposed to a silent playthrough as I did last time. So let's just get started. Yeah. If you hear any, like, noises in the background, that's just my birds. But, yeah. So, this is gonna be the third time I've played this game. First time it was on the, PS3, and that was just for, you know, the experience of it. Second time was on the PS4 when I did that playthrough, and, yeah. Now I'm gonna live stream it. Oh, boy. I gotta say, for a really, really short game, I mean, if you don't look for any secrets or anything, this thing will take you roughly an hour, maybe an hour and a half tops. But, yeah, for a really short game, it's very, very enjoyable. I can't say that I've ever been bored playing this game. Just really interesting. And now, here is the main protagonist. So, yeah. It's got motion controls, so you can just tilt the, tilt it around and stuff. You know, to move the camera and whatnot. Yeah. For the most part, there's not really much to say, unfortunately. Whoopsie. Sorry. Motion controls. Anyway. But, yeah. It's a very, very pretty game. You know, just, in terms of visual fidelity and stuff, and despite the fact that it started off as a PS3 game, when you're almost like a third of the way up, or sorry, no, 2/3 of the way up, the character will then take control away from you. Yep, now I can start moving. So, yep, got control again. Just nothing, as far as the eye can see. Anyway. Now, despite the fact of how short it is, there are a fair amount of things that you can, find. For example, there's all the carpet creatures, total of, I think it's like 7 or something. I found them before in the, I found all of them before in my silent playthrough, if you want to watch that. I might try and find them all again, maybe. I mean, for the most part, this is kind of just supposed to be a casual playthrough. That being said, I do want to, at the very least, find... There's 2 things that I want to accomplish, for the most part, as far as this thing goes. One, I want to get the, Oh, yeah, and that's all auto. Like, I'm not controlling the character at all. Okay, and it's showing you that. Pretty simple. So, yeah. So, pushing the circle button causes your character to do that. Can be kind of useful when you run into other players. So, as far as the multiplayer in this game goes, pretty much other players can just pop in and out of your world, you know, willy-nilly. It just all depends on who's playing and whatnot. Now, when your scarf... Yeah, I think it's fair enough to call it a scarf. Yeah, when your scarf's this small, there's really no point to actually trying to fly. I mean, I know it's kind of fun and stuff, but I mean, which is kind of the whole point of this. But as you can see, you just run out really quick. But anyway, but yeah, but my overall goal is to get all of these, because by getting all of these, you get access to the what do you call it? So when you come back for a second time, if you got all of those, there's like 10 total scattered all around here. Most of them are just really easy to see. Some of them require a little more effort. But yeah, but if you get all 10 of them, then over here, in this specific spot right here to be exact, a flower will bloom. And that flower will grant you access to a, how do you put it? That flower gives you, right. It gives you the white robes. And the white robes, they're very special. Obviously. Extremely special. Because not only do they regenerate your glyphs without having to rely on the floating scarfs, but it you know, it pretty much just gives you infinite fly time. You know, because it's just constantly regenerating and whatnot. Yeah. By doing that, you know, they give you a little time to float and stuff. But yeah. So pretty much that's the overall that's the overall thing I'm trying to go for. Now this area here, when you do it the first time, it's kind of there you go. So yeah, so this is kind of a hub, if you will, because each one of those glowing platforms takes you to a different part of the a different chapter, you know, a different part of the world. So essentially, you know, you don't have to. Yes, I know, but I want to get this first. But crumbs. Alright. There we go. These little glyphs will increase the length of your scarf so that you have more fly time. But yeah, but all those right there, they'll give you you know, like they'll take you to different parts of the world. So essentially, if you don't want to pretty much you know, like basically play through the whole game to backtrack, you can just come here and then it'll take you to wherever you want to go to basically pick up any secret you need. Really handy. Now then, so essentially the this person right here, I guess for lack of a better term, they're like your great ancestor, and pretty much these visions, I guess, that it's giving you is essentially the story. You know, it's essentially the story of the you know, of your past and whatnot. You know, like how your like your ancestors started off agriculturally, and then eventually these scarves started growing, and then they were exuding this power, and they you know, they wanted to harness this power. You know, the things will become more clearer the more, you know, the further you get in. But pretty much, long story short, your ancestors, they essentially, oh, that's right, I missed one. It's a good thing I didn't just go straight through that gate. But yeah, there we go. Neat. Look at that. It's much longer now. Anyway, but yeah, so the thing about your ancestors pretty much is that they what is it? They... Actually, what am I doing? So, essentially what they did is that, you know, they essentially harvested all of these, carpet creatures. And, by doing that, they... Oh, what's the word? You know, they basically siphoned their power and basically used it to serve as an energy source for them. You know, they went from being agricultural to being a completely and totally, industrialized society. You know, by basically capturing and harnessing the power of these, carpet creatures. Yeah, like all these machines and stuff that you see scattered about, they were designed specifically to capture them. And, you know, your ancestors were the ones who created them. Alright. Now, there's an achievement you can get here. So, the way it works is... So, what you want to do is you want to essentially... you want to recreate this, like these carpets, they're going to come together and create one big giant bridge. You want to, the one you don't want to make is the one, is like the one towards the middle. As long as you leave the middle one incomplete, you can get across. This one you have to do because, you know, there's no way to get on that bridge otherwise. But, yeah. The achievement is pretty much just getting across the bridge when it's, like, incomplete. Like here, let me show you. So the beauty about this is that just by standing on it, see, it just completely and totally heals you. It instantly regenerates your glyphs. So now what we want is we want the next one that opens here, but we don't want to do the one that's over there. So that one over there, don't touch it. You just want to... You want to rebuild this one? And then that's pretty much it. Because that last one over there, it'll rebuild 3 parts of the bridge, and you don't want that, because then it's complete, for the most part. Yeah. Now this is the neat part, see? You don't even have to... like hold the B button to do that. You can just peacefully glide upon it. But yeah, see, these will go over there, and there you go. That's for the most part. Like, let me see. Yeah, okay, so yeah. So, essentially, that's... I think No, I did it right, because there's no way you'd be able to cross that gap without that. So... Actually, no, I think I screwed it up. Damn it, I think this is the one that you weren't supposed to do. Because you need those two to be able to get a... we'll see. We will see. Because we're gonna... What is it? Because we're going to be getting some more glyphs here. See, like there's one over there and whatnot. That'll increase the length of this. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll be able to make it. We'll see. Let's see. So, for the most part, you don't really have to worry about enemies or whatnot in this, There we go. There we go. Whatever. That actually played out much better anyway. So, yeah. So, here's another one of this. Now, you can get these in any order. It doesn't really necessarily matter what order you get them in. Just so long as, you know, you get them. Anyway. Alright, there we go. That's the boost I needed. And ba-boom! There we go. That's 1. 2. Let's see. You can see there's another one right over there. It's kind of funny watching the sand just fall like water, because if there are any, like, the funny part is that sand doesn't necessarily work like that, so to speak. I mean, yeah, there are some times where it can be fluid and whatnot, but overall, sand isn't really that, what's the word I'm looking for? It's much more coarse than it appears. I mean, yeah, sure, like, basically, if it's fine enough, and by fine, I mean, like, you know, like, I mean, like, basically, more, oh, what's the word? Okay, there we go. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure I screwed it up. I think that was the one I was supposed to... Oh, well, whatever. We'll see. Pretty sure I screwed it up. Because the overall issue is that you're supposed to cross that bridge with it partially incomplete. Yeah. Alright, I think that's all the secrets. Let's see. Yeah, for the most part I think that's it. Alright. Alright. Okay, well, let's see if I make it. I'm pretty sure I might have enough to make it. Maybe. Crumbs. Nope. Huh? Oh, it did it on its own? Oh. That's weird. That is really weird. What made it do it on its own? Peculiar. That is very peculiar. Oh! That... Oh. Well then. I'm glad I captured that. Oh, alright. I think I... Alright. I get it now. You see, that's the co-op that I was talking about. So... Like, as you saw, that person just faded completely out of existence just now. So yeah, they, that's essentially how it works. The characters just come in and out. But yeah, so the beauty about this is that, you know, you can essentially help another person get through the world, just like that. Like, it's really, it is legitimately that simple. And what's really neat is that at the end of the game, it shows you how many like, you know, if there were other players in your world, it'll tell you how many people joined you on your journey. There's actually an achievement for getting through this game with the same essentially there's an achievement for getting through this game with the same person for like 75% of it. So even if you guys don't get all the way to the end, as long as you've done at least like 75% of the campaign together, then you'll get the achievement. I think that's all the secrets. I'm pretty sure there were more glyphs than there were... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Okay. Again, this isn't necessarily supposed to be an achievement run. It's just, I really want to get that... I really want to get the white coat. Like, it's just so cool in appearance-wise. There's also another achievement that if you and another player meditate together for about 10 seconds, you get an achievement for that. That one's a little trickier to get because since there's no actual, way to talk to the person, you just kind of have to give off the impression by essentially just staying still in one location. And as long as the other person knows that that's an achievement, then, you know, then usually they'll reciprocate. You guys will both stand there, boom, get the achievement, and then you can go on your merry way. Of course, again, that requires, you know, you to stay in one place for like 10 seconds and whatnot. Most people are, you know, just not up for that. But yeah, as you can see, as I told you, they harness these carpet creatures and then use their energy to fuel their society. Okie doke. Alright, onward into the light. Now, as I said before, you know, don't worry too much about getting everything on your first playthrough. Just because since you have, you know, once you complete an area, you'll have immediate access to it back at the hub. So you can just always go back there anytime you want and whatnot. So don't sweat it. You know, you can save the achievement hunting for your next playthrough. To be honest, the first one should just be just for the sake of playing it, because that's just how that's how I feel that this game just really I feel like that's the strongest point of this game, that you can just, you know, miss like maybe 80% of the secrets, but yet it still feels satisfying. Now then, there are 2 secrets in this area that you can get, one being the carpet creatures. There's one right now. And then the other one is a slightly harder one to get, but you can actually run into it by accident. There's this flower in this area that, it's an achievement. Just finding that will, you know, that's how you get the achievement. And there we go. So what's cool about that... Yep, there's one of them. Yep, and he'll just pair along with you for a little while here and there. Now, for the most part, he's going to try and lead you to his other siblings, so usually you just kind of want to follow him, and then you'll just run into them really simply. And yeah, see? He just serves as a free charge. Right, so now you'll know when you're going in the wrong direction, because once you start reaching the edge of the map, the what do you call it? Like, basically this huge torrential storm will just manifest out of nowhere and just blow you back. So if that ever happens to you, then you're just going the wrong way. Which in its own way makes sense. Okay, this is the biggest one. This one houses 4. So now we're just missing 3, because I'm pretty sure it's just 7. You'll know when you find all of them because there'll be an achieve. Yep, I was going the wrong way. So yeah. Yeah, it's cute. They just follow you everywhere. And they, you know, lead you to, like, achievements and stuff like that. Like, over here. Yep. There's one. Okay, so that's 3 so far. And, of course, if you do this, they just come, well, usually they'll come. And then they'll recharge you. But it's fine. I'm not really in any hurry, so it's okay if I just walk. Now, as I said, like, I'm just missing... let's see. I think this is just random... Yeah, that's just random random rocks. Nothing important. But yeah, the flower is, like, around here somewhere. It's, like, between... It's like really hidden in a really in a nook, if you will. All right. So yeah, see, they're telling you to kind of like essentially go that way, because that's essentially where their buddies are for the most part. Let's see. I think. Ah. Okay. So yep, there's another secret. A glyph. And I think it's just the glyph. Now, if I recall, the flower is like, it's like between this area. As I said, it's like in a really, really well-hidden nook. You could totally miss it if you're not paying attention. And there we go. Alright. So yeah, they're all heading in that direction because that's where a majority of their brethren are being held, and they want you to save them. But yeah, but I'm still missing 3 more of them, and I kind of want to find them, just for the sake of finding them, if nothing else. Let's see. Flower is like over here somewhere. Okay. Yep, so that's where they are. The flower should be like over here somewhere. It's like between this place and that other location. Yeah, the name of the game is just exploration, pretty much. Alright, yep, and there's the storm. As you can see, it's already starting to whoosh, kind of thing. So yeah, you're going in the wrong direction when you go that way. Let's see. Nope, nothing there. Oh, they're back because they want me to follow them. Oh, they're like little puppies. Alright, so... Alright, so that's where that is. Thank you. Alright, let's see. Okay. Yep, this is where... yep, this is... I think this is where the last of them are being held. Yep. There's one more being held right here. Alright. Up we go. Okay. Look at how much fly time I got now. Yep, there's another one. And what do you know? Conveniently right next to another secret. How nice. First things first, though. Let's let out our little buddy. Now, if you listen really closely, you can actually, you can actually hear them. And then they're just like, oh, let him out, let him out. It's like, yeah. See, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's all of them. See, that's 3. Yep, that's 7. I think that's the last one. Okey doke. Yeah. Those things. Those things will be much more prevalent later on. Yep, storm. Wrong way to go. But yeah, this whole thing is just so serene and peaceful. It's such a fun game, really. Let's see. I really do want to find that flower just to show you. So as I said, like, the flower's kind of tricky to find, but once you find it, you'll kind of always find it again. Except in this case, because, well, I mean, okay, so I haven't played this game, like, the last time I played this game was a few months ago, so, yeah. Fortunately, everything's kind of blurring together again, but it's alright. It's around here somewhere, I know that. It's like it's like between one of these nooks. It's like you see how the dunes sort of form like little tiny canyons? It's like between two of them. And it's like really, really hard to see sometimes. Let's see. Because I know it's way before you reach this thing. It's around here somewhere. I really do want to find it again. Nope. going the wrong way. Yeah, once you see the sand start kicking. Yeah. Like I said, it's like way before you reach this place. It's around here somewhere. Tricky part is wandering around here is kind of hard. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see if I can find it really quick. I mean, it doesn't really bother me if this thing goes like an hour or something. It's not really much of an issue. I mean, it's a live stream, that's the whole point of these things. Alright, let's see. It's like between here, it's like somewhere around here. It's like you can like almost literally just run into it by pure happenstance. Be over here somewhere. Alright, so there's the wind. Yeah, see, when it starts blowing like that, you know you're going the wrong way. And there's that. Wind's fighting me way too hard for it to be that way. I think yes, I think it's like right here. No, never mind. Poor depth perception. But yeah, it'd be in like it'd be like in a little nook like this. It's like you just slide right into it and boom, there it is. It's like really, really so easy to miss. Like, I'm not even kidding. It is like so easy to just straight up miss it, as well as also just simultaneously run into it. It's funny. It's just funny how that is. No, but it's not. It can't be over there. keep going this way, I'm gonna hit the storm. Yep. Nope. Not that way. I'm pretty sure I'm frustrating somebody somewhere, but like, this is, I mean, this is one of the most, this is actually like one of the most enjoyable areas of the game for me. Mostly just because of the fact that it's like, it's such a big open space, you can just do whatever you want in, for the most part. I mean, yeah, eventually you have to leave it to progress, but, like, I don't know, I just like it. I just like the vastness of it. I mean, that being said, the next area we're going to be going into is 100 times way more fun, in my opinion, anyway. Let's see. It's like around here somewhere. Alright. So here are those weird stones. So I'm sure we'll find it eventually. I mean, if nothing else, if I don't find it, I can just direct you guys to it in my, Oh! Hey! Looks like that person's off on their own adventure. Which is cool. Let's see. Yeah, I already did that. I think I did. Didn't I? Yeah, this is the... Yeah, it's like around here somewhere. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, see, like, that's the fun part about this, co-op system. That it just comes and goes like that. What's really cool, though, is that, yeah. Usually when it does that glare, it usually means that there's a secret in that direction or something that's interactable. But that being said, I mean, we're in a desert. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, here's a fun little thing that you guys can learn about this. But yeah, so, interesting. So their robe actually looks much more ornate than mine, which is fascinating. But yeah, but the interesting thing, as you just saw, like both of us, we can actually recharge the other. And yeah, no, not that way. Can't go that way. Anyway, but yeah, that flowers around here somewhere. Like, I know I'm kind of like just unnecessary. Why is he going in that direction? He does realize that he can't go in that direction, right? Yeah, now we're back to that thing. Whoopsie. Blast it all. I swear, just you wait, we're just gonna end up like... But yeah, see, like, we can each just recharge the other very easily. Damn it, though, where is that? I mean, granted, of course, there's a reason why that flower is not the easiest thing to find. It's a secret. It's not supposed to be easy to locate. Right, now he's getting his, because he didn't get that yet. Anyway. Let's see. Oh well. That's too bad. I wanted to show you guys the flower, but I guess we'll just guess it wasn't meant to be. Oh well. He's just staring off into the distance of space. Oh well. Anyway. Yeah, as you can see, like guess he's probably AFK or something. Oh well, whatever. Anyway. Oh well. But yeah. If you guys want to find that flower, you can just tune in. You can just watch my silent playthrough of it, and I find it, and you can discern where it is from there, or you could just Google it, whichever one. I really wish I could have shown it to you guys. It's a really pretty flower. Oh well. Anyway, alright. Now this is pretty simple. All we just have to do is climb. Just get to the top, that's it. It's not really much. It's not really much else here, if I recall. But yeah, other little buddies are stuck inside here. I don't think there are any more secrets here, as far as I can tell. I think the carpet creatures, the flower, and those two glyphs, as well as that nope, that's a door. I thought for a second it was I thought it was one of the, yeah. See, so we found two glyphs and we found two murals, so that's what, like, that's 4 murals so far, right? Because we found one apiece in each of the other places. Yeah, well, but yeah, but all we have to do is just climb this. It's pretty simple. We go. Up. There we go. Now we just have to get over here. Now, if you have enough, like me, you can just do this. You don't have to go all the way around. Up we go, and it takes you all the way up here. That being said, though, I am gonna go back down really quickie, just to see if just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope, looks like it was just a... Yep. Okay, we're good. Didn't miss anything. Fortunately, the guy's right over there waiting to carry us up one more time. Up we go. Alright. Now, be sure you, you know, get all the secrets you need before activating this, because once you activate this, you're committed. You're immediately going to be taken away to the other area. Alright. Yep. So as you can see, harnessing the power. Further elevating their society. Becoming incredibly advanced. But as a result, as you can see, they're completely industrializing everything. Getting rid of all the flora. Now they are an empire that rivals that of Mesopotamia, if not surpassed it, because they actually had an energy source. But yeah, but here we go. Now everyone's set free. Right. So as you can see, now if you have a partner with you, 2 of them will stay right there. But yeah, see? And now it picks you up, and away we go to my favorite location. I like to call it the Temple of the Shifting Sands. Because of this. Now, once again, there's an achievement for this, where all you have to do is go through 12 of these gates. Just 12, in any order, doesn't matter. Woo! Yeah. Just make sure you go through 12. I mean, I already have this achievement, and it's not an easy achievement to get, I mind you. Just because to maximize your benefit, you kind of have to go through a somewhat specific path. But as I said, it's not that hard. It's just rather difficult. Alright. Now, what you want to do... Woo! Hang 10! Now you want to do this. Because otherwise you wouldn't be able to get this glyph. There we go. Alright, and then there's some more little buddies down there that you can free. Whoop. So yeah. So all you have to do is just go to the top. When you go to the top, it just automatically stretches down to the rest of it. Now, there's no achievement for this. This is just being nice. Because these guys have been stuck in here for ages. So yeah, see? Boop. Baboosh. There we go. And there we go. Yep, now they go in there and open it up. There you go. So yeah, see, you need that because without that you wouldn't be able to get back up. Because you can only go, because even with this, even with, you know, as many glyphs as I have, I can't get that high. I just want to double check and see if there are any more secrets, because I always feel like I miss stuff. Yep. This is probably the one. This is probably. It's funny. I don't think I've ever found this one before. There you go. Okay, so I think that makes. That should make 5 so far. Because we got. Yeah, we got 1 in each of the other locations, and we got 2. So yeah, that should make. That should make 5. Which means I'm halfway there. Just need 5 more. Oh, looks like someone's here. Yep. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Alright. he's trying to get them to come. Ah, there he goes. And away we go. One more time. So yeah, so by this point, if you haven't gone through 12 gates, this is your last chance. Because there's tons of them here. So yeah, so just go through these 3, and then just go through these other ones here. Again, just you gotta make sure that you go through them. Otherwise, it doesn't count. But yeah. But I've already gotten this achievement, so it really doesn't matter. I'm just doing it for style points. Alright. Now, for those of you that have a camera... Yeah! I think that's 12. Anyway, but yes. But for those of you who have a camera, this is your chance. Because this is one of the best and absolute picture-perfect moments in the entire game. Yeah, look at that. Just look at that. Woo! Freaking awesome. I love it. When I got to this point in the game, this was just the absolute best part. I love it. I mean, just look at that. The carpet creatures are all like going up and down like dolphins. You got that kick-ass golden light in the background. And now we now leave the beautiful and golden desert for the dark and depressing, almost salty caverns below. Alright, everyone, I hope you're ready, because we're about to kiss this place goodbye. Yeah. Man, I love that. Ah, it's so great. It's even more fun when you have 2 people with you. Ah, it's just great. It's amazing. 1 in a million. Now again, this is one of those areas that I never bother completely exploring, because I just feel that, yep, what do you know? It's another one I missed. So that makes 6. 4 more to go. Yeah, look at that. See? Essentially, what this is what you're gonna see when you go over there. But yeah, but essentially, what this is depicting is, even though society is amazing and great, the lust for power and the need for just more and more results in them pretty much destroying their own civilization, because they essentially fight. They just fight over the Oh, I think I get it. Alright, so yeah, so as you can see, his cloak isn't that elaborate, and I think that's because he hasn't completed as many journeys. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Like, the more journeys you complete, the more elaborate your cloak gets. Makes sense. Because I can promise you, my cloak didn't start off like that when I played the game. It started off more like his. But yeah, see? They started dying off because they just kept harvesting them to extinction. And the few pieces that remained, they were fighting over them, destroying them. And thus, they created these machines to harvest more, and then eventually a war broke out, and then, you know, they just ended up destroying themselves. Not right away, of course, but eventually they just obliterated themselves. Oh, that is such a picture-perfect moment right there. Now, there's also another achievement when you go into this section. So, the achievement for this is you go through this section and you don't... Like, I did this once by accident when I first played the game by myself. Essentially what it is you don't let these things hit you, because you see, you see, this is where you meet the monsters. Those, you know, those snake things that were in the visions? Well, yeah, this is where they are. The goal here is to not get hit by them. If you go through this entire area and don't get hit, you get an achievement for it. The first time I played this game blindly, I just basically completely and totally looked out on it. I want to say mostly because my the person I was with didn't necessarily, you know, like he wasn't really good at but yes, this will be your clue. Now watch this. See that? They're hiding. There's a reason for that. It's because they're being hunted. So yeah, so whenever you see one of those things, it's usually recommended that you hide inside of it. Now, if I recall, I don't think... Now, obviously, the things, you don't fight them right away. Let's see. I think the glyph is over here. Yep, there it is. They're not particularly the hardest things to miss. Yeah, and they're usually inside of these things for the most part. Yeah. Ooh-doo-doosh. Wow. Kind of surreal, wouldn't you say? It almost feels like you're underwater to a certain extent. This is also another fun little place to explore. You can just find secrets and whatnot. Now, I think there should be one more glyph around here somewhere. Yep, there it is. Okay, I think he saw it. Yep. Now he gets his. That's essentially the fun of this game, where you just, through just complete and total musical notes, I suppose you would say, you guys tell each other where things are. It's fun. Let's see. No, I don't think there are any murals or anything around here, if I recall. Then again, my memory's not entirely the best in this game, just because I never really 100% it. Ever. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's a bottom here, so I wouldn't recommend experimenting with it. Yeah. This is definitely one of the more fun locations. Yeah, I don't think there's really a bottom here. Oh, but there is a glyph. Yep, he got his. Might as well wait for him. So, how do you... Don't think there's anything up here. It's just empty textures. And there's nothing back there. Alright. Okay, buddy. Alright. Hey. Come on. Don't worry, you're safe. For now. I would recommend not being in the middle of the room. That's just me. But yeah, the trick here, as I said, yeah, that one right there is going to come to life, if I recall. Oh yeah. So yeah, so the trick is, yep, there it is. I think he got hit. Yep, he got hit. Well, so much for his achievement. That's why you don't want to be in the middle of the room. Ah, you poor schmuck. So yeah, so as I said, pretty much avoid the middle of the room. Also avoid the light. Darkness is your friend here. Oh man, this guy is so ballsy, just basically walking into the freaking light. Alright, so... Yep. That's what you want to avoid. You want to avoid that light. So... So yeah, so this is what you want to do. You just want to bait him out for the most part. Okay. Just stay out of the middle of the room and you're good for the most part. Alright. It's pretty simple for the most part. So. Okay. Yep, there he comes, right through the... Okay. Alright. Now, once you reach this point, you just ride it. Because this... Alright, now we just go. We just go and 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 go. Yeah! Woo! And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you do it. Oh, that was great. I love that. Oh boy. I didn't get the achievement though. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't maybe I can't gain it on live stream or something, or maybe I have to wait till this... whatever. But yeah, but as you can see, the war resulted in just all of them just pretty much being obliterated with only like a few left. And, you know, the desert takes back what's its, or what belongs to it. So it just whoosh, completely and totally gone. And look! That's you! Well, not really you, but it's one of your earliest ancestors. But yeah. And now we reached a much more calming section. So this is the temple of your ancestors. This is where you're gonna find a few more of those walls and stuff of history. Yeah, I got it! I did have to beat the, but I got it. Trials. My buddy's gone. Oh well. Now then, this is also another little place that has a secret all of its own. There's a mysterious creature in here. Oh, there he is. Or she. I don't know. I could be playing with a girl, I could be playing with a guy. But anyway, so this location is 100% safe. All that's in here is you, sand, and, the carpet creatures. And secrets, of course. Tons and tons of secrets. Alright. Now, these walls don't really count towards the overall history thing, if I recall. Yeah, because these walls are actually very interesting, because they're actually talking about you. This area here is recording your journey. So, as you can see... There. So, as you see... See? You started off in this field of graves. But yeah, you started off in that field of graves and whatnot. But yeah, this is the one area where you get infinite flight for the most part, as you can see, because since you're under here, and that's the way I came in. If I recall, yep, that's the way I came in. All right, but up we go. Right, but yeah, there's a fair amount of secrets that you can find here. You know, if you bother to look for them, which I will, for the sake of this little playthrough. Alright. Damn, I think it's gonna be so long. Ah! He activated the next glyph. The next thing. Which is right over there. So yeah, see? Look, see? I met a buddy when I freed the carpet creatures. And then over here, yep, that's just me by myself. But yeah, as you can see, it like each one of these murals talks about the your little history. Let's see. Nothing to go there. So yeah, so there is a side passage here that will lead you to that creature. It's very well hidden, obviously. But, you know, you can find it if you try hard enough. Which, again, I'm going to try. Hey, a glyph. Let's see. Let's see. Yep, there's a glyph in there. Yee! Found ya! Look at that. Oh man, oh boy. My scarf is gonna be huge. Ah, there's the next one. Look at that. I could just fly forever. It's cool. Okay, now here, it's going to show, I want to say, you riding through the... yep. That's showing us when we went through the... Yeah, you saw where that guy came from? Yeah. I like to call this guy the Carpet Dragon. He's just so big, but that's not the creature we're looking for. Let's see, and I think that's just us and our lonely... Yeah, each floor shows the next one. Now, I'm pretty sure the way he came out is the way we want to go. Yep, it'll be right here, if I recall. Yeah, once I think we have to fill up the... Or, no, actually, no, it's just a... There we go. Okay, this one counts. So what, that's 7 so far? I want to say. So we just need 3 more? I might just get all of them this time, maybe. We'll see. Still have a ways to go. Alright. Yeah, and it looks like my buddy's gone, probably. He might have gotten bored of waiting for me. Oh well. It is what it is. Alright. Yep, that's me and my buddy going through there. Alright, so... Ah, there's another glyph. Yeah, here's, like, the glyphs here are actually incredibly easy to find. Yeah, look at that. That is like one of the coolest effects here. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, but the but as I said, the carpet that carpet creature is not the easiest thing to find. Ah, there he is. Alright, so we'll just ride on him for a sec. Because it's much easier. He gives us the extra altitude we need to get that high. Alright. And this should unlock the temple proper. Like, all of it. Alright, and now... Yep, that's... It's interesting that this is kind of doing it out of order. But, yeah, this is showing the bridge. Of course, I didn't have someone with me when I crossed the bridge, to be fair. Alright. I'm just making sure to check every level. Now, I found that creature before, but as I said, it's not the easiest thing to find, and that was a long time ago. But yeah, but he'll be in like one of these doorways and stuff that kind of doesn't look like a doorway, but it is a doorway. Alright, so... Alright, and then this one will show us... I want to say that one should show us the temple itself. Nope, that's showing us sliding through the... Well, I mean, that was a temple, but not the temple. Alright, and... Yeah, now we can reach that if we want to, but we won't be going there just yet, because as I said, I want to find that creature. Ooh, hello. Oh yeah. I forgot, this place also serves as a hub, if I recall. Alright, but yeah, that's the center right there, and like I said, I don't want to activate that just yet. Alright, let's see. It's a good thing that we can't necessarily, quote-unquote, drown in this. That looks like an entrance. Let's check for that real quick. I think this might be it. Or no, it just takes us back here. I feel like the creature should be in here now. Because it's in a room like this. Aha! Alright. There it is. Found it. That's the creature. That's the creature. Yep, it's in this one. So yeah, you did have to make it manifest, you had to fill this entire thing with all of this, because otherwise it wouldn't have, you know, wouldn't have anywhere to exist. But yep, that's it. Neat, huh? Alright. Now that we're done, we can leave. Yeah, I was right. It was this room. Shh. It's funny. You think it'd be that thing, but no, it's not. It's actually something much more abstract and easily missed, as you can plainly see. But yes. Unfortunately, though, this will be the last peaceful location, so to speak. Because after this, well, simply put, you're gonna die. That's the long and the short of it. You're just straight up gonna die. Because, you see, hypothermia is a bitch. Alright, I'm not standing on the... There we go. Huh, she didn't bow. And there is your story so far. See? You started off by yourself. You created that bridge. You traversed it with a friend, oddly enough. Oh! I know why. I know why I did that. Because a friend was the one who actually helped me open it together. So yes, that did count. And, see? That's foreshadowing, by the way. That is 100% foreshadowing. Very heavily implied foreshadowing, but that's foreshadowing. You're not gonna survive this. Man. I really love this game. But yet, in spite of it all good things have to come to an end. I have to say, it is very poetic. Once again, I started alone. I ended alone. Sure, I had some friends that assisted me along the way, granted me comfort, but lamentably, at the end of the day, it's just me, myself, and I. Me and my 30-yard cloak. Sorry, I mean scarf. Seriously, that thing is so massive. But yeah. Now, make note of that. And make note of that. Now, as I've stated before, these things are alive. And what happens to living things when they're introduced to extreme cold? Have you all put in your answers? Well, in most cases, you die of hypothermia, and you just pass out. You thought we were done with him, huh? This is their home territory. This is where they thrive. Because they're machines. They don't care about cold. But yeah. Yeah, see? The runes on my tapestry, or scarf if you will, are being eradicated by the cold. These things aren't meant to survive in the cold, given that they're from a very warm environment. Okay, so, as you saw, a little flurry was a brewing. When you see that happen, make sure you stand behind this. Otherwise, you will be blown away like a rag doll. That's your little moment of respite. I'm just looking to see if I... gotta hurry. Because you have to be, like, right behind it. You have to be precisely behind this thing. Anywhere else, and you're whoosh, gone. And I am not even kidding. Yeah, see, look at that. This place is so cold. Alright. Now the spacing is getting more and more. Now if you're fast enough, you could have actually gotten to the one over there, but you know, I wasn't. Now my next target is going to be the one on the far right. Ideally I should go left then right, but alright. I'm just going to stand here and wait a sec. Because there was no way I was going to make it all the way over there. Not at this movement speed. Right. Book it. Yeah. Now this gale force wind only exists really for a little while inside this canyon. Because, you know, it's just being funneled down like a wind tunnel. I mean, the wind will still exist, obviously, but it won't be as this intense once you leave this zone. Alright. And there you go. See? No more wind. But what you are going to deal with eventually is going to be those blasted machines. Not yet, though. It's still too early for them to come back out. Oh, look at that guy. He's dying of the cold. It's like a puppy. Yep. Trying to warm each other up. He goes like another 3 feet, and then, yep, there it goes. I mean, you can try and help him, but yeah, eventually he just can't. That's as far as he goes. Poor little guy. Yep. Let me just check over here real quick. Yep, there he is. Long, tall. Sorry. Yeah, long, tall, and scaly, and that's the reason he was hiding. Because he'd rather freeze to death than deal with that thing. Let's see. So I came from that way. Let me just check over here real quick. I think at this point I don't think there are any more glyphs, but I know that there are more murals. And I still need 3 more. I don't know. I mean, I kind of lost count at some point. It could be just 2 more. But either way, I'm still missing a few. which is kind of annoying. The murals are kind of the most annoying part to get, just because, you know, they're scattered all over the place, and they're some of the more well-hidden content in this game. Alright. Alright, so that's where we came from. Down there. Alright. Okay, so we've reached another, and now the winds are back. You know, makes sense considering it's being funneled through a castle or fortress. Alright. Alright, now... Yep, now this place right here, this will be the last, point of respite you will have. This little, cave here. Because once you go in there, that's it. It's nothing but bad news. But yeah. So you just walk in here. Yeah, look at that. You're so cold that you can't even do that anymore. But yeah. And there we go. And we just come up here. Oh. I'm gonna need my buddies to help me. There we go. Yeah, see? I want to say this is actually supposed to, like... Okay. Yeah, see? They just end up fighting each other. Yep. This is the last location before you have to go back out into that cruel, cruel world. Alright. Well. No time like the present. But yeah. As, I'm pretty sure that one there is actually supposed to be the last of the murals that you find. So... I'm pretty sure I missed, like, 2 somewhere else. Anyway. But, yeah. Alright. Yeah, see? It's just so cold. Alright. Yep. Alright. So, by this point... you see the length of this scarf? Usually, you don't keep it for this much once you come here. Because of that guy. So, the trick here, if you want to keep your scarf this long, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's going to go bye-bye eventually. Just by game mechanics, if you will. Because eventually, once you get towards the top, the winds are so intense, it just starts tearing your cloak in half. But, you know, if you want to at least have it, you know, if you want to at least maintain it at that length. Alright. Okay, so, if you want to maintain it at that length, what you want to do is get in here and then just keep moving. Just keep moving. Don't let him see you, none of that. So he's gonna come back around eventually. Yep, that's the trick. That's what you want to do. You just have to keep moving. Keep moving, keep moving. As quickly as you can. Go as fast as you can. Eventually he's gonna come back. got to get to that other one. Wind be damned. Yeah, he's coming. He's gonna be coming soon. Alright. And there you go. Once you pass this, you're good. You don't have to worry about him anymore. That's the last time you see him. That's I think, anyway. I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, he's gone. Alright. Now one more time. Just keep going. Yeah, there's like nothing over there. Yep, there it comes again. Now, make sure you stay as covered as you can. Don't be sticking out too much. Just don't move. Alright, now go. You just want to stay, you just want to be inside these things when they come. Because if they see, because if you're sticking out even a teeny bit, they'll strike this thing with no... Alright. Here it comes. As long as you stay under this thing, you're good. Alright. I'm gonna head towards this one. Fingers crossed. Alright. Just make sure you are not sticking out even remotely. I'm guessing he doesn't even touch this part. Alright, he's going that way. Let's see what's the closest one I can go to is over there. Alright, let's hurry up while he's still in the cycle. Like I said, just hide in here. Make sure you're not even sticking out remotely. Alright. That way. Crumbs, 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 crumbs. There we go. Just missed it. Come on, come on. There we go. Just make sure you're not sticking out. Alright, it's gone. Gotta hurry, gotta hurry, gotta hurry, gotta hurry. Come on, come on. So close. Yes, alright, that's it. We're done. We're good. We're past him. Don't have to worry about him anymore. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Once you pass that little last section, you don't have to worry about him one single bit. Man, look at all those gravestones, though. That's what those are. Those are literally gravestones. It's kind of unfortunate when you think about it. I wonder if I can reach that eye. No. I can't. I think that's just for effect. Look at this. Just look at this. See. Trying to see if I'm wrong about basically the murals, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. I think that last little waste point was where the murals are just done. Yeah, look at that. It's like you barely have the energy to do this anymore. He tries so hard to help you. don't think I can go that. I don't think I can make it that far, even if I wanted to. All right, so we're almost there. Just a little further is all. But yeah, like I said, you could have, if I didn't waste like that half hour just going around in that silly, you know, on that flower hunt, whoop, yeah, see? Alright. So. Okay, so now we've reached one of the most aggravating parts of the game for me. Yeah, see? When the wind's blowing like that, don't even bother. Do not even bother. So yeah, so what you want to do is use these rocks for cover. Yeah, you're safe here. Alright, now you just book it as quickly as you can. Because that wind will start again. Don't be too upset if you fall off from up there. Because you had that nice little path over there. Alright, I waited too long. I'm gonna have to wait one more time. Alright. So. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi. Bloody hell. Yeah, see? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4. Yeah, see that. It's really hard to basically time this perfectly, because this is why this is an aggravating part of the game for me, because you have to just start going as quickly as you can, like so. There. See how hard that is? That is not easy. Alright. I just gotta hurry. Make it here. Alright. Yeah, it was gonna blow you off regardless, so you're just better off coming down here. Alright. But yeah, as you can see, the wind, it's so intense that it actually blew off a good chunk of my scarf, but it's fine, we're already at the end of the game, so it was going to happen regardless. Alright. To be honest, I feel like it was intended for you to get here like that. Because, I mean, look at that. There's no way. I mean, I'm pretty sure someone can do it. Ain't gonna be me. Yeah. Lightning. Alright, here we go. So. Just look how impossibly high that is. And we came up here with nothing. See? That's what I mean. The wind is so intense, it's tearing it to shreds. Look at this, look at this. You are a toy. You are a toy to this wind. The mountain is not having you. It's like, congratulations on getting this far, but no. No. I mean, you were not remotely prepared. Not even close. But yeah, look at that. It may as well just be on another planet at this point. And look at that, like, even as you try, even as you fight against this, it's like, no. I mean, look at that. The weather itself is mocking you by just mildly showing your goal, but then constantly just making it more and more opaque. Honestly, I'm surprised I made it this far, though. Normally I'm just like, woo, 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 getting blown back and unable to make this far, but yeah. Look at that. She has slowed to a crawl. And look, you can't even see the mountain anymore. Nope. At this point, you can't even tell if you're going the right way. Look at that. And that's it. You're dead. Thanks for playing. Bye-bye. That's why you don't climb a mountain without proper equipment. You need oxygen. You need warm clothing. You need all kinds of rations and stuff, and like, yeah. That's what's gonna happen to you. But fortunately for her, she is not meant to die like this. Because this is a hero's journey, damn it. And the hero does not die on his journey. Alright, Gandalf. Get on your feet and fly, baby! Alright. Sorry. Look at that. Oh, look. Those guys. They mean nothing. Look at that. Just look at that. Whoosh! It's like... And... whoosh. Welcome to Shangri-La. Ha ha! Now, if you somehow manage to fall here, I feel sorry for you then. Because these Torii gates here, boom. Look at that, see? When you pass these Torii gates, you basically get these, which will automatically refill you. I think the Torii gates themselves will also refill you once you pass them. No. But yeah. Let's go down this way. Woo! Another sliding thing. Yeah! Woo! Look at me, mama! I'm snowboarding! Freestyle! Honestly, I question how this is even possible, considering that it's so frigidly cold up here. I mean, the only way this water would not be freezing over... Well, for one, it's in motion, and water that's in motion usually does not freeze. But two, it would have to be some kind of, like, you know, it would have to be coming from some kind of spring or something, you know, something that's not connected to the actual... How do I put this? Like, not really so much connected, but you know, it's not, you know, the source of it is not exposed to the elements, so that way it can just remain flowing forever. Gosh, just look at this. This is so freaking awesome. No limitations. No nothing. But yes, as long as you saw, if you touch the water, it'll also regenerate you. So yeah, there's literally no excuse for Alright, and now we are in God mode, so to speak. Because now we just have infinite flight. Alright, and with that, we have now reached the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Because once you pass through that light right there, that's it. Oh, and yeah, that little power boost, that little power boost they gave you, it was a one-time deal. As you can see, your scarf is completely gone now. Because you don't need it anymore, because you are at the top of the world! But yeah. So, I hope you all enjoyed this little, journey. I know I did. It was sure fun. Kind of feel bad, though, that I wasted so much time in the desert, but hey, I wanted to show you guys the flower. It's a nice flower. But yeah, just check out my, my silent playthrough. It should be, like, in episode 3? I think that's when I was in that part of the... Yeah, because I only have, like... I think I have, like, 5 videos of this, and I'm pretty sure it's episode 3. Yeah, it's episode 3, if not early part of episode 4. No, it would have to be episode 3. Yeah, episode 3, that's where you would find the flower. So, yeah. But yeah, so once you reach this, you essentially convert into a star yourself, and then go flying all the way back to the beginning of the game. While all the while the credits are rolling and showing, and giving thanks to how many people joined you on this journey. But, yeah. So, I really have nothing much more to say, so, please, enjoy the end credits, and until next time, this is Mega Wizard 79, bidding you all adieu.